So Cameron Smotherman came out and dominated this weekend against Jake Hadley, and this was a very good upset. Wasn't really an upset when you really look at things. It was an even fight to me going in, but still it was a lopsided on the outside looking in. A lot of people thought that Hadley had this in the bag. A lot of people thought it would go the distance, but which it did, but ended up being a fight that Cameron ended up coming out and dominating early, landing some big shots. I think the striking and the stand up was what separated things. Hadley couldn't really get it going, and just the consistency and the striking was not there. He landed some shots overall throughout the fight, um, but just wasn't enough. Wasn't enough ground game or anything in the fight. A lot of stand up in this fight, and it was very throwing some very big shots, man. I thought early on, Hadley had a couple of opportunities. He could have took advantage of some things, but with the strikes he was taking, couldn't really be super aggressive. And this is a big fight, man, with Smotherman pulling this fight out because this was a debut, and it also showed that he could basically come in and face some tough competition. And this only helps the division at 135. And this was a late replacement. This is a huge fight. And you can consider this a very big upset, to be honest with you. Just the circumstances and everything that happened. You definitely can, but I don't think he's going to be a secret anymore. But going on from here, that Hadley situation is kind of tough for Hadley to catch a loss right here, especially with him going the distance. You would think that he would have been favored in some ways, but Smotherman was doing too much throughout the fight, was dominating, and couldn't really give anything to Hadley in this. But it's kind of shocking that Smotherman kind of came in and just was ultra confident, took advantage of everything that he's seen and the stand up and everything, and took advantage of the fight from Hadley. And I don't know, man. Hadley gonna be able to bounce back. Maybe down the line, a couple of years, and whenever, maybe he'll try to figure out how to get a rematch or see if he seeks one. But I don't think the fight result will change down the line. I think it's gonna be it's just one of those fights where you end up losing and the better man won. So I think Smotherman dominated it. That's the way it goes. I definitely want to see what's the next matchup for him. But this was a very good fight. Kind of wild how everything went with him being a late replacement. But that's the way sports goes, and that's why MMA is so good right now.